Hi, welcome to Arty Crafty Alchemy. Today I am creating a project for Amp It Up August. I'm the Arty Crafty Alchemist. Let's get started. Today's project is last minute gifts. I will link all the other talented ladies below, so please don't forget to check them out. This week I am making a notepad cover. I get these notepads from the reject shop. They are $2 for 4 little notepads. You do have to cut them apart though. And these are also $2 for 4 little notepads. I usually do this with a craft knife, but as I haven't grabbed one, I'm just going to see if I can stab through with this. Much better with a craft knife. I usually leave them in lots of 2 rather than break them all the way down into their lots of 4, just so that there's still a little bit of thickness there. Today I have taken 2 pieces of paper. One is 8 by just over 5 1/4. I was going for 5 1/4, but where the 5 1/4 is on my Fiskus trimmer isn't there, so I had to guess. And this one will be the same again, and this one is 9 1/8. Don't think I exactly meant to do it that way. I think I meant to do it 9 1/4, but it's alright. I have cut 2 pieces of pattern paper, same as last week. It is the Factory 42 plans, and I have cut them the 8 and 5 and just over 1/4. Somewhere between 1/4 and 3/8, I think. It fits on there nicely, so good to go. I have this piece that I am scoring at 8, and then I'm scoring 1/4 inch up, 2 marks across on my scoreboard. This is the Martha Stewart one. I am just creasing them down. Then I have a piece that measures the same width again, and then it is 4 inches. I am going to score this at 3/4 inch and fold that over, and now I'm ready to assemble. First of all, I need to attach this piece onto here, and I'm going to do it on this inside panel because that will be covered. I figured that was the best panel to use. Is the wind howling where you are? We have super duper high winds and it's freezing cold. Because I've used wet glue, I've got a few seconds to make sure that it is lined up where I want it to be. So that will be my inside top, and I'm going to take this piece and this piece and put them on the inside. I nearly glued the wrong side. I just make sure to hit the corners and put enough glue on so that I can move my paper around. I need to refill my glue bottle. I'm going right up to the line and pressing that on. This is why I'm glad I used liquid glue. I just stuck that on upside down, so I had time to rip it back off and do this again. This time I want to make sure the writing's up the right way for when they open the notepad. There we go. Now I'm going to grab this tiny little strip and add some glue to it. I'm going to glue this piece down, again making sure to hit the corners and put enough glue on so that I can move it about if I need to. Next I'm going to take this and add a bunch of glue to it and work out where I want to place that on there. Next I'm adding glue to this piece. I've actually made this longer than it needs to be. Usually I'd trim that extra bit off, but it's very late, so I just went with it. So now I'm placing this on here. Give that a second to dry. Making sure I paste glue right down against the line here so this crease will stick to the top of the pad, and then I'm adding glue to the top of the pad as well. And I'm just going to push that down onto the table and then add a bead of glue in there and all over this back panel and fold it over. I have this banner that I have cut out from some of the leftover paper. Just applying glue to that. I'm going to add those two pieces on. I thought I'd hit record, but I hadn't. What I've done is taken this cog and just hit each of the points of the cog with some glue and stuck that down. Next, I have this clock and I'm adding some foam tape to the back. I am adding the clock to the middle of the cog. Next, I have the Factory 42 sticker sheet. Match the paper and the collectibles. The collectibles are from the Factory 42. Just going to add some glue to the back of that and add that on there. And that is a very quick and simple last minute gift. It doesn't take too long to make. It's just a matter of measuring your pad, and didn't leave enough lengthways for this one. I'd probably go a little bit longer, maybe 8 1/4, have a little bit more gap at the bottom, but it depends on the size of your pad. Made a quick, easy, manly gift to go with my sticky note pad. I also wanted to show you a couple of other versions of the sticky note pad. These unicorn and mermaid ones, again with the snaps. And I don't have anywhere, I've just decorated that bit and not the snap here at the moment. I actually prefer to decorate the snaps. I do have a bunch of other notepads to show you though. This one is made using the Tea Break collection, and it's actually a book of sticky notes. This one is made using some very, very old Prima papers. I think that is both sides of that paper. Where the paper's double-sided, I try and use both sides so the papers match. This one uses papers that I got from the reject shop a few years ago. And then the collectibles are just from bits and pieces of reject shop collections that I felt colours-wise worked with this collection. This one is Kaisercraft. The bird is from Curiosity. I am not sure where this collectible is from. Can't remember what the paper pad is called off the top of my head. Pages weren't double-sided, but because it's a paper pad, there are papers that work well with each other. And then lastly, I have this unicorn paper pad, the unicorn topper. These unicorn toppers I actually made myself, as well as the mermaid one. That bit behind there is actually a mermaid scale full scap folder that I've cut the circle out of, had a sticker and just a white circle. I have some mermaid ones that are already made from Rosie's that gave me the idea. These stickers are from the unicorn sticker pad from the reject shop and Rosie's studio. And so I have layered them up with some glitter paper. This paper is from the Crafter's Choice unicorn pad. And these two are from different Recollections collections. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. I hope you enjoyed this quick look at some of my other sticky notes and paper pads and my quick tutorial for making decorated paper pad covers. I have next week's project sorted, but I have no idea what I'm doing for the last week. If you have any suggestions what other manly thing I can make, I'm trying to keep them all manly, let me know. I'm trying to keep them all manly because it is quite hard often to find gifts for men. If you have an idea on what I could make, let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to check out the other talented ladies. They'll be linked below. And if you did enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to see more content like this, and hit the bell notification to know when new videos come out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.